For a spot in the NFC Championship game. This one is underway. Return starts from the goal line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18. Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Throwing to start this game. Connection made to Isaac Gurindo. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 31-yard play. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield.
Go!
Now Travis. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Half the 60, half the 60. Bring it.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
70. Come on, set.
Travis to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw. It changed its direction.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Ready.
Travis setting up to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
60 Bison. Go.
Back to throw. Travis. Pass complete. Screenplay. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
On the set.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Now an inside give to Walker. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They have it 1st and goal, an early lead available here in the postseason.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Travis looking to throw. Into the hands of Walker.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 19 Lions. Ready?
They'll come out throwing. Has it downfield working left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Working quickly here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm. And a nice little gain on top of it.
Quick pass, right side, complete. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He's got it at the 5. And in for the Dallas touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Okay, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
60 Maverick, 60, set. Check go.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
A little bit of chaos, right? I mean, play breaks down, trying to find a connection and get on the same page, just couldn't do it. I'll tell you this, though, and what I do like is you live to play another down. You don't risk the interception, and you throw it out of bounds.
Let's go now.
2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. He lost the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. So no return on that punt. And the Cowboys will be backed up to begin the drive. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
From the 20 on 2nd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Short pass brought in. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Ready.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They'll try and throw it here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Ready.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
Set up. Hawks.
first down to the 13. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Cougar 19. Stephanie.
Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Here we go, set, go.
On second and 14 now. This throw is caught. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Cowboys could break this tie for a halftime lead. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Slot man motioned over. They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Less than a yard needed here on 4th.
Let's go.
And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Travis buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. And they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Let's go now.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready.
Here's Travis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that first down. Well done.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Go! Hot, hot.
Throwing here, Travis. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Henry Chomo comes up with it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Cowboys get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Ready! Street!
And in motion, out of the slot.
60 Bison. Viking 18. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Slot man motioned over.
Go!
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
To throw it on first down. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Returnable from the 1. And this drive will start inside the 25. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, and completions follow.
Here we go, set. Ready, right?
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Byron Murphy there to make the play. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who, as our second half gets underway. He fields it from the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives...
Here we go. All right. Here we go. All right.
Since birth, I've been shooting from a cannon. Minutes right here to recite, I ain't landing. At night, you can't grab it.
Go, Sean. Ready?
Underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take it right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna buy it and see it.
Here we go.
Came in nothing but some raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks, the A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man.
Here we go,
heaven here. Shorty, we going with a destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. The code is for catching the
Here we go, son.
to bless with success to promote it.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. Little daddy LeBron, your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapist, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a team blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Stop right, I'm a long trip. Look at my vid.
Here we go, son. All right. Here we go. All right.
I ain't seen real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real.
Here we go. This is good.
I ain't seen real problems since tripping up grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. From my day I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to say. Like, what you want? What you want?